Hello everyone, hope you're fine, doing good. And let's welcome our special guest. She's from America, New York, and she is Chanie Messenger.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me. Originally, when I saw the double, I was wondering if you actually had a twin. Oh, now it's back. I'm honored and privileged to have a conversation with you today. Thank you for the lovely introductions. A little bit about me is I'm an occupational therapist. I primarily work with the pediatric population with children 0 to 12 years old. I teach mindfulness meditation as well as I work at university with college students and teaching occupational therapy skills as well as a little bit the importance of how to cultivate presence, especially with college students, a lot of stress relation to maybe family and friends and the balance of a work-life balance. So learning how to cultivate that at a young age.
Amazing. You're doing a lot of things, and I think you look very, very small of the age. So it's like how this all professional thing comes, and how did you get all these in a very short time?
It's a very great question. It's all about I've always been very ambitious and always striving to want to do and want to learn. I'm a seeker from a very, very young age of always loving to learn, whether it is math or science or history, or especially relating to philosophy and religion, and especially relating to learning about self-help and how to grow and how to grow. And it's really about, it seems like it may be a lot, and for me it doesn't really feel like it so much because it's something that really passionate about, and it's something that I really love to do. And I tap into my intention, which is to bring mindfulness, to bring meditation to people that are interested in learning. It's people that are interested in hearing, and at this point that is my intention, and that is my reasoning of why I do that.
The entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs, in this lockdown, in this COVID-19, how they have to do better and how they can overcome on all the different things happening and troubles coming to their business or to their mindset or something. So how can you elaborate these things?
So I think as a female entrepreneur, or honestly any entrepreneur, it's the idea is that we're all in this together. Financially, we're all affected by the virus. And it's realizing maybe now I'm not having as much work as I used to. So it's really about how can I use the time that I have right here now to expand my skills, my abilities? Who can I reach out to? Maybe I can collaborate with other like-minded businesses. Maybe I can have conversations with my prior clients, and really giving resources, giving access maybe to free things, and just being of support of what's needed within the community. So if you're living, let's say, for example, I'm living in New York, I'm very close to New York City, and there's a big need for people that don't have access to food. There's a very high unemployment rate. So when I can, I'm trying to go to local community banks and really helping to distribute food. So maybe in your community, you have that option. There's maybe a food community bank. Or maybe if that's not the case, maybe there's an elderly in that lives in their home, that is homebound and needs help with food, or going to the grocery store or going to the pharmacy, and then you can kind of help in that way. It may not be directly helping your business per se, especially if you're not having the opportunity to work directly with it, but it's really cultivating patience and seeing what can I do. And within your business, it's connecting with other people, having conversation and collaborating. That can be key. And if you can be in service of others, maybe if it's not the typical paradigm of your business, like I said, maybe reaching out to a neighbor, a friend, or a family, and providing free resources to people.
Okay, so now the time is, as we was asking you, the memorable incident or something which is very you must have to share with the audience, whatever you would like, the best moment of your life.
Okay, there's quite a few best moments of my life. I kind of want to share going from speaking at a conference called Evolve with Dr. Shivali Tavari in California to speaking to 400 plus people. It's been up there. That's one of my most like memorable moments. But something that I want to elaborate on is on manifestation, and it's something that happened relatively recent. Very interested in publishing a book, and is told that it's really, really hard to find a publisher, whether it's for a children's book or for an adult book. The likelihood of finding it is very slim. It can take months, if not years, and is something that it's very likely that will not come into fruition. And I was very focused the past like month on finding a publisher for my children's book, which is the intention is about breathing and cultivating the breath through simple, fun opportunities. So the idea was I was very interested in finding this child book publisher. And I meditated on it. I cultivated visions on it that it's going to happen. It is happening. It did happen. I ended up manifesting an incredible individual. I'm doing a hybrid approach. And I was I really wanted this child book publisher, right? I ended up getting an email about 3 or 4 weeks ago, actually requesting me to write an adult book. And now I'm in the process of writing an adult book on stress and stress management and how to cultivate present moment awareness through, let's say, meditation and through mindfulness and healthy eating and through loving oneself. And even though I was manifesting or very interested in this children's book and a specific type of publisher and a specific idea, ultimately the universe and what was meant to happen was for me to manifest clearly an adult publisher. And I wasn't really thinking about writing an adult book at this point. It was suggested that I should wait and just focus in on children's book. But lo and behold, this is something that manifests, and this is something that I'm super duper excited for. And I'm about to publish my first ever children's book. And in the coming months, I will be publishing my first adult book on stress management and health and wellness.
So I would love to ask you for the message to the whole world, what you would like to say to the whole world.
Saying to the whole world, if you have a dream, you can achieve it. Because let me take that back. So if you can dream something, whether it's something big or small or something in between, you can achieve it. And how can you achieve it? It's cultivating the steps. So what are the steps for me to get to that place? Maybe it's reaching out to friends or to family support. Maybe it's learning a new skill, a new language, whatever it may be. If you have a passion for something and it's something that you love and innately, full-heartedly want to do something, go for it. And there's no such thing as failure. Try, and do the best that you can. And Einstein didn't invent a light bulb in the first time. I think it took him about 1,001 times. And the 1,001 times he was able to invent that light bulb. So if you're doing something and your business may or may not be working out how you want it to be, or it's not doing as best as it can, that's okay. That's how it's meant to be. But now it's like, how can I take hold of it, cultivate the steps? How can I transform it? How can I grow from it? And how can I utilize the skills that I have to cultivate my dream, to cultivate whatever my heart wishes and desire reasonably, obviously. If you are a person that is really, really good at math, then utilizing that skills with something with math versus the person that's really not the greatest with math, becoming a mathematician or creating a job, let's say as an accountant, may not be something that's realistic. So it's really knowing what is your strength and how can you build upon it, and knowing is it within my ability as well. It's not something that's like really, really, it can be something really, really big. However, it's the steps to get there, but it has to kind of be realistic. And a way I like looking at it is kind of looking at it like a SMART goal. I'm not sure if people are familiar with it. It's you're creating an idea or an image or like you have something that you want to put into play. It's seeing if it's smart. So what does that mean? It's cultivating, is the idea that you're coming up with, is it something that is specific? Is it something that I can measure? Is it something that I can achieve? And how much time do I need in order to be able to achieve? And is it realistic? Do I have the skills? Do I have the ability to be able to do it? And then T, which is again back to the time. What is my time frame? Is it going to be in 5 years? Is it going to be in 2 years? And maybe it's cultivating goals for 5 years, a goal for 10 years, and then maybe a goal for 2 months or 3 months, and then just creating those steps so that you can have an idea, But when you're doing it, it's really not about getting attached to the outcome of where am I going to be in 5 years or 10 years, because honestly, we have no idea where we're going to be. But it's really about having this vision, having this idea, and cultivating steps that can work for you. And that's how you can achieve beyond the unimaginable.
As you are the life coach, and obviously everyone should love to get coaching from you, so how they can connect with you?
Thank you. Thank you. It's been an honor having a conversation and connecting. I wish the time was a little bit longer, but we can always connect on a different note. If you're interested in learning more about me, if you're interested in following me, about every week I post 1 or 2 Facebook Lives. I post inspirational quotes and ideas and things on my Facebook, so feel free to follow me. My name is Chanie Messinger. It's written on the screen, and that's exactly how it appears on Facebook. And you can follow me on Instagram as well. It's CHANIEEE1. And I have a website. You can find me there. It's same as my name. It's ConnieMessinger.com. And I'm incredibly honored and privileged to have had this opportunity to have the conversation. So thank you. And thank you so much for cultivating this interview.
So nice of you. ChanieMessinger.com. Must log on and give your feedback. How did you feel about the talk of the day? And thanks, Chanie. It's time to say you and our viewers bye-bye. So first, you say in your own way how you would love to say bye-bye to the viewers.
I would say thank you and have an incredible day, and be well and be safe, and take each moment as it comes, and know that you're doing the best that you can.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye, Chanie. And bye-bye, viewers. Hope to see you soon with another guest in our next show. So keep watching Impact Wala Show. Take care. Bye-bye.